Okay. So last class I have recapped what and all we have discussed. So we have discussed what are keywords. So what is keywords? Keywords are the special or reserved words which can convey the special meaning to the compiler or interpreter. Right? So what are the keywords are there in Python? We have checked. Uh, there are 33 keywords in Python. So which has the special meaning. The keywords cannot be used for other purposes. Right? So then we have discussed about what are Python identifiers, right? What are the rules of Python identifiers? How we can declare the identifier. And suppose we have discussed about what are the do nots to declare the identifiers. Also, suppose if you declare an identifier starting with number, it will show as invalid syntax, right? Next, we have discussed about what is statements, comments and intents in Python. So what comments are used for, why statements are used for, what happens if you are not following the indentation. These things we have discussed yesterday. Then coming to the operators, we have discussed about arithmetic, comparison, logical operators, identity operators, membership operators, assignment operators, bitwise operators. But I have explained, I think, only arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators. Identity is not yet explained. Then membership operators I have explained. So assignment, bitwise and identity operators today I'll explain because I have left the topic. So let me go to the Jupyter notebook. Today I have explained what are the assignment operators and what purpose it is used. So we can use the assignment operators to assign the value to the variable. So these are the different types of assignment operators we have. We have equals to, plus equals to, minus equals to, star equals to, division or slash equals to, modulo operator equals to, floor division equals to, star star equals to, nothing but exponential. Right? In the arithmetic operators we have discussed about these operators like plus, minus, into, all these things. That's why I'm going to explain these assignment operators also. Then x is equals to 10, then x plus equals to 5 I have given. Suppose if I execute, it is giving the solution as 15. How? How it is executing? So it is taking x is equals to x plus 5. This is how it will take. First, the variable x is equals to 5 it will take, right? Then what will be the solution? Nothing but 10 plus 5. Okay, 10 plus 5 it will take. Then x plus equals to, the solution will be the 15. In the same way, so here x is equals to, already we got this as the solution, right? 15. So in this case, what it will take? X is equals to 15. So 15 minus 5 it will be taking. So x minus equals to 10 is equals to 10. 15 minus 5 is 10. Then star operation I have done. Star equals to 5. Nothing but 10 into 5 is 50. Right? Then modulo operation I have done. So what it will give? It will give the remainder, right? 0. Even floor division. 0 divided by 5 is nothing but 0 again. Then exponential. 0 into 0. 0 square equals to 0. That's what I have done. So these are the assignment operators. Next, I am discussing about the bitwise operator because I have left it yesterday. Okay. Then before explaining this bitwise operator, let me explain what are the booleans we have. So in Python or any language, we have booleans that is only true, false. True, false. Yesterday we have discussed about these logical operators, right? This is examples for booleans, true and false. Even you will get the solution as true or false. Then even membership operators is example for this booleans. Okay. These are the boolean operators. There is nothing to discuss much about this. If you see true or false, then it is considered as boolean. Next, coming to the bitwise operators. These operators can be done. These bitwise operations can be done only on the integers and the booleans, not on the floats. what happens if you perform on floats also, we will just have a look. So bitwise operators, we have logical and, okay, this is nothing but, sorry, not logical and, bitwise and, bitwise and, then we have bitwise or, bitwise or, then we have bitwise not, this is bitwise not, let me write it not only. So you have to think it is a bitwise. I am not again explaining. We have this symbol for bitwise XOR. X or, next we have, this is bitwise right shift. Bitwise right shift. Right shift. Then this is bitwise left shift. Left shift. These are the different bitwise operators we have. Let me take the other shells so that we can explore it on the scene. Okay, so you can take two different numbers. Okay, for example, let me take x as 10, two variables I have declared. Okay, then I'm taking y is equals to, y is equals to 4. Y is equals to 4. Let me perform the operations on this. What happens? Print x and y, nothing but bitwise, and you have to call it as x bitwise and it is printing 0. Okay, then same thing, let me take it for or as well. Print bitwise or, bitwise or x bitwise or, it is 14. What it is happening? So this one, this AND will take, if both bits are 1, then it will results the 1, otherwise it will results 0. So you know bits are nothing but 0, ones are nothing but the bits are binaries, we can call. Bits are binary numbers, right? That's how. Next, let me try it for booleans as well. You can try it from your end how these things are used. Okay, let me try it on booleans. What happens if I take true and true? True, bitwise and true. It is true. In the same way, if I take false statement, false, it is false. Okay, then you can perform all these things. Let me write it fastly. Else, print what is x bitwise XOR then y. Okay, sorry, let me take it as comment. Okay, then print, I'm not writing the print statement, just I'm giving this thing. Then you can give minus y. It is giving 6 as solution. Same thing you can do it for right, left as well. So I have performed the same actions on the booleans as well. Booleans are nothing but true and false are the boolean statements. Okay, you can do the right shift in this way. X, something I can give it as 2. Okay, you have got the output. Same thing, you can do it for left shift as well. It is 40. Next, next data type. Let me go and explain. I think membership operators is done. Then I have left over with identity operators. What are identity operators? Why it is used? Okay. So these are the identities. Identities is nothing but, suppose if you have identity, like are you a member of some company? Are you in some store or something? Nothing but it will give you an identity. So let me give the example for identity operators. What these identity operators will be done. Okay, these identity operators will falls under the special operators. We have special operators called membership and identity operators. We can use the identity operators for the address comparison. What are the identity operators we have is, we have is and is not. Is and is not are the identity, two identity operators we have. Let me take a is equals to 10 and b is equals to again 10. Okay, let me print the value of what are the identity operators we have. Is print x is sorry, a is b, a is b. Yes, a equals to 10 and b equals to 10. Let me take it 30. It is false because these two are different. Then a is not b, it should print true. If you take it for strings also, you can write it for strings as well. Some a is equals to apple and b is equals to something like banana. Then print a is b, it is false. Let me try to print a is not b, a is not b, it is true. That's how you can do the identity operators. That's it. Then operators are finished. Then I think we have left with what and all things. Then I have discussed what are the different types of data types yesterday. So what is a data type? Data types are the classification or categorization of data items which determines the what operations can be performed on the numeric and non-numeric data types. Okay, this is how you can define the data types. And to define the data types, you need some variable x is equals to or y is equals to something, right? Whether maybe string or whatever maybe. In data types we have different types of data types. We have explored on numeric data types, right? Int, float and complex. How you can define the integer, how you can define the floats, how we can define the complex. Then coming to the booleans, we have discussed about booleans today itself. True and false are the boolean data types. Then we have binary data types, nothing but bytes, byte array, memory view. Then text data type we have strings. Then set types we have set and frozen set. Then sequence types we have list, tuple, range. Then dictionary, nothing but mapping type. So you will be having some keys and pairs. So you have dictionary data type. So let us go and discuss what are the binary data types. Okay, I think we have left with string and then I'll explain what is the binary data types. Let me go with the strings first. So in yesterday's class, we have discussed about what is string, how you can define the string, right? I have defined the string in three ways: double quote, single quote, triple quotes, and also I have discussed about what is mutable and immutable. Then I have given the string concatenation and repetition. Let me enhance the code for the strings. Enhancement of strings. What are the other methods we have in strings? Not only in strings, in each and every data type this thing will be repeated. So let me take x is equals to something called Python. Okay, if I wanted to know what is the length of x, it will give how many characters are there in Python. So you can see 6 characters are there. If I write here Python program, it will give 14. The length of the string is this thing. Then if I wanted to change this into uppercase, this Python program I have written in lowercase, right? I just wanted to change it into uppercase. You can use upper method. Okay, I have written this in upper. So let me write it in lowercase again. Dot lower. It will again print it in the lowercase. If I make it as title, what is meant by title? Title. Okay. So by default it will take the first letter as the capital. Suppose let me define Java programming. Java programming is a title, right? You are not going to write this Java program in this type. It is a title, so that you have to write in this way. Java program. The same thing it has printed. Python program in the name of title. So next topic in enhancement of the strings is we have indexing and slicing. Indexing and slicing concepts. What does this index means? Okay, index plays very important role in any data type. Okay, then we have under indexing we have positive indexing and negative indexing. Positive and negative indexing. Let me go to the slide. So think indexing. Okay, indexing. If you take this indexing, so I have taken one example as programming buddies. Okay, so in programming buddies, let me take this string as the programming buddy so that you can easily understand it. So let me take A is equals to programming buddies, programming buddies. Then let me print what is the len of A. You can see it is 19. In the same way, go to the slide. You have 19 characters, including 0 to 18. You have 19 members. Even space is having some index position. The index position for positive, it will start from 0. The index position of 0 is P. Then 1 will occupy the R position. In the same way, it will continues for 18. In the same way, we have negative indexing as well. Then it will start from the backward. We have -1, -2, -3, -4, all these things. So till -19 we have, right? So let me go and execute in the coding part as well. How we can call the indexing part and how it will be executed. Let me print what is the value of index position, which is taking uh, some 3 G. Let us go and check whether 3 has G or not. You can see 3 will occupy the G place, right? Let me take it in the negative way. A of A is nothing but it is storing the value of programming buddies. Let me take it -12. What happens? -12 is occupying by M. Let's have a look. You can see -12 is occupying by M, right? So let me print what is the index value of 11 or -8. A of 11. It is not printing anything. It is nothing but the white space. Okay, white space we have. So even the index position of white space also we have the index position, right? Then we have something called slicing concept. Slicing means, suppose if you have a bread, please give me a slice of bread. Nothing but you are going to cut a part of bread and you are going to give the slice, right? Same way we have defined the board A is equals to programming buddies. I wanted to slice only uh, gram from the um, this programming buddies. So in this way, how you can get it, the slicing, how I wanted to get only gram to be printed in my output. So first you should be aware of what is indexing, what index position it is taking. Okay, so let me take, so you can see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me print. Okay, A, it should start from G, right? So G is taking third position. Then what M is taking? M. Let me give it as 7. Print. We are able to print only gram from the programming buddies. I wanted to print the buddies. Only let me take bud I wanted to print. Let me go to the slide. I wanted to print only bud according to the negative indexing. So minus 7 and minus 5, right? A minus 7 and minus 5. But it will give some error. Okay, not error. You can only print only till BU. I have given till minus 5. Why it is not printing the D? Because of we have something called range concept here. Range concept. It will excludes the last value. If you give here minus 4, then it will print till bird. Okay, let me tell you what is range data type. So we have range represents the sequence of number. Range is immutable. Okay, range is immutable. The range function returns the sequence of numbers starting from 0. By default, it will increment by 1 and add at the specific number. Let me give example for range. Okay, sorry. For I in range of let me take it as 10. Okay, 10. Then print what is I. It is printing 0 to 9 numbers. It will print 10 numbers including 0, but it will print only till 9. Why? Because the range will exclude the last number. I wanted to print till 10. 50. I wanted to print till 10. Then you should take it as 11. Okay, that's how. Then range has by default it will be incremented by 1, right? So it has the start point, comma, end point. Suppose I wanted to increment with some other number, not by 1. By default, it will be incremented by 1. Suppose I wanted to increment by 3. You can increment it. Okay. Now, my requirement is to print the even numbers. Even numbers from 1 to 20. 1 to not 1 to 20, 2 to 20, because even number will start from 2, right? So let me write the for loop. For I in range of what is the start point? 2 and end point is 20 and the deferment is 2. Okay, then print I. You can see it has successfully printed the even numbers from 2 to 20. Okay, suppose I wanted to print this 20 as well. Give 22, then it will print 22 as well. Okay, range is always excludes the last number. That is why this is not taking the 20. Okay, till 18 it is printing. Same way I wanted to print the odd numbers. Odd numbers. For I in range range of odd number will start from 1, then it will end with, let me print it till 21. 21. Okay, the deferment is again 2 itself. Then print I. I have successfully printed the odd numbers which is in between 1 and 20. This is how we can use the range concepts. So now I think you are clear with what is slicing, what is indexing, and what is this range concept as well. Okay, then we will have a look on the binary data types. What are these binary data types? Okay, and under binary data types, what and all the things we have. Okay, under binary data types, we have something called bytes, byte array, and memory view. Let me explain what is this. Byte array. Byte array. The byte array represents the byte number just like an array. Array is nothing but some matrix or list, you can tell. So list is represented by the square brackets, or array is represented by the square brackets. You can give some list of numbers. Okay, in this way. So let me go for byte array. I'm going to represent the byte array. X is equals to the list of, let me take some 20, 10, 20, 30, comma 40. This is my list I have taken. So to make it into byte array, I need to take it b is equals to bytes of, okay, bytes of whatever the list we have discussed. Sorry, x, right? So let me execute it. Now I wanted to know what is the type of, sorry, what type of data type it is. You can write what is type of b. I have converted this list into the bytes of x. Then the type of b is nothing but the bytes, right? Now I'm going to take the indexing part. How we can, I wanted to get only 10 from the byte. How I can print it? I wanted to get 10 from the list. You can take b, right? 10 index value is 0. I can get the 10 value. In the same way, using negative indexing, I wanted to get 30. B of negative indexing, minus 1, minus 2. Give minus 2. Okay, you are able to get in this way. Then I wanted to print this in line wise. Let me write the for loop for I in b. I in b, then print b. These are the bytes it has been changed, right? Let me print what is I. You can get the list of values in this order, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, then the important points to remember. The only allowed values in the byte data type is 0 to 256. Okay, by mistake, if you are giving some value above 256, it will give the syntax error. Let me define this as 400 because it is greater than 256, right? You will get the error. Bytes must be in the range of 0 to 256. This is the note point you have to remember. Next, once we create the byte data type, we cannot change the value, otherwise you will get the type error. Suppose now I'm going to give some value. Okay, same thing I'm going to take. Okay, I wanted to assign in place of 10, I wanted to replace with 100. Okay, in place of 10, I wanted to replace with 100. So in this case, what we can do is call the index position b of 0. 10th index position is 0 equals to I wanted to assign with 100. So you'll get type error. Sorry, 400. Okay. Bytes doesn't support the assignment because it is a immutable, right? Then let me write it here. Byte arrays are immutable. And we have something called byte array data type. We have discussed about bytes, right? We have byte array data type. Byte array and bytes are the same type of data types. The only difference between these two are bytes are immutable and byte array is mutable. Okay, this is a mutable. Once if you assign the value, so we can change it, right? Let me take the same array. Okay, same array. So here we have given bytes, right? In this you have to give byte array. Byte array. Okay, let me print what is the type of B now. ARR. Okay, you can see the type of data type is byte array. Now let us perform the indexing part. Even one more conclusion also. So even in byte array also 0 to 256 is only allowed. Let me make it as 300. Again it will give the error because it should be accepted only from 0 to 256. Okay, let me execute it. As I said, byte arrays are mutable, so that once if you assign anything to the byte array, you will be able to change it, right? You will be able to change it. So let me go and define the same thing. I wanted to replace this byte array, sorry, with 10 with 100. Okay, 10 is taking the 0 index. I have done. Let me take the for loop as well. Print it for I and B, then print I. You can see 100 has been changed. Suppose if I execute the same thing here, you can see the difference. Okay, after I'm assigning this, then you will get this solution. The first position, right? Now I have assigned the, in place of 10 I wanted to assign 100, so that I have assigned, it has printed successfully. 10 is replaced with 100. That's how the byte array is immutable. Okay, so by Monday the classes will be uh, from, let me tell you, classes will be from Monday to Friday. Then it will be from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, then for you the tasks will be given on the daily base. Still now we have not explored more on the coding part, that's why I have not given any task. The task will be given on daily basis. You have to submit your task and you have to create the GitHub account. Create the GitHub account and post your code, whatever I'm going to give the daily task will be given. So today I'm not going to give anything. From Monday onwards I'm going to give the daily tasks as well. Okay, then this will be monitored. Suppose if you get any doubts, you can give me you can write a mail to me. Okay, at the rate of this is my email ID. yuvanchscarlett@gmail.com. Okay, first create the GitHub account. To create the GitHub account, you just go and type GitHub sign up. Okay, so you can sign sign in into the GitHub. I have already signed up, so that it is by default it is showing. So you can use your Gmail account to create your GitHub account. Once it is created, you can try to create the project here. Then under project, let me create one project here. Project something called 123. Then, and also under that you can create the repository. You have the first thing itself as repository, new repository. Okay, you can create the repository name, nothing but Python batch4 fundamentals, batch4 underscore fundamentals. This is the fundamentals class. Okay, then make it as public and then create the repository. So once the daily task is finished, today I have explained about assignment operators, identity operators or membership operators, and also I have explained about the strings as well. So what you have to do is you have to pull this thing into the this particular thing. Sorry, I have not created this initialization. I have not ticked it. Let me create one more time. New repository. Let me take it as 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have to tick it here. Okay, initialize the readme dot. It is public. So I have created. You can upload your files here. Suppose day 1 file I wanted to upload. Let me take something. I have uploaded this. Okay, this is for functions, right? I have right. So once you have uploaded this, you have to send it to me. This is what the running nodes is. Open this file and you will get the URL here. Today I think net is slow because in Bangalore it is raining. So you can send me this link to the email. This is my email ID. You can make a note of this. Okay. So every day this will be monitored and I'll be replying to you. If you get any doubts also, you can reply back to that email itself. And also in WhatsApp you can send me whatever the requirement you have, or if you have any doubts. Then you have daily tasks and weekly assignments you will be having. Assignments, come on, quizzes. I'll try to create in Google quiz we have, and Google assignments we have. Classroom I will create, and then in that I will be uploading my assignments. You have to complete and you have to keep it in the assignment section. And quizzes I'll be giving, so that I'll be asking some random questions, you have to answer on the same. Then you will be having the mock interview sessions on after the completion of course. After the completion of course. Completion of course. Okay. So there will be, for fundamentals, there will be 2 sessions. Okay. And in the same of advanced, you will be having almost a 5 session of mark interviews, so that after um explaining about the OOPS concept, you will be having one interview sessions. What type of questions they will be asking on OOPS, what type of questions they will be asking on functions. So I'll be discussing on the same. Okay. Then I think that's it regarding this classes. And then, and so many people they are pinging whether this is the free course or the paid course. It is a paid course. Okay, It is a paid course. Already I have given almost all three fundamental sessions for free of cost, not charging anything. I think most of the people they have attended, and then this is a paid. So for fundamentals, if you wanted to attend only for the fundamentals, it will take nearly 10 days to complete, 10 to 15 days, 10 to 15 days. And for the fundamentals, I am charging 500 rupees. And then for advanced, it will be almost all 45 days, 45 days to 50 days. I'm charging 1000 rupees here. So once if you are good with fundamentals, then only you can go for fundamentals. If you are not liking, then this is up to your wish. Okay, this is not any forcing or something, so that you can ping back to me if you are interested. So Monday we will meet on the same session, so that I'll be updating the details. So you can do the phone pay or Google Pay, those who are interested, Google Pay. So this is my number, 03691217. Let me give it in the chat box as well, the same thing. Okay, I have pinged to everyone. So we will meet on Monday at the same time. Thank you.